And instead of guiding you, I will guide myself and you will be around me.
Okay.
We are at the Tomb of Mary, which was a church. This is from the 12th century, but the church itself was built at the 5th century. The only thing that left is the grotto, the most important part, which I must tell you that it's important, and it belongs to the Greek Orthodox and the Armenians, but Catholic believes in it too. Then let's talk about the story. Because if you're Catholic, you might know the story. If you're Protestant, if you're Christian, you might hate me. Because we don't know what's happened to Mary. What we know, and we're going to visit the church later on, the house of Mary, and it's not from the Bible, that Mary was at Mount of Olives, and we are at Mount of Olives, when an angel came to her and said, Mary, you do have 3 days to live. And Mary was a holy woman. Then she couldn't die like a regular people. And at the house of Mary, which is on top of Mount Zion, she fell asleep. And the disciples were next to her. Then she fell asleep there. They buried her in that place. But what they didn't know is that Jesus took her soul immediately, and he took her body 3 days later. That the tomb, just like Jesus' tomb, is empty. Then let's go in and get used to the darkness of their church, because it's very dark, as you can see. And we will actually ascend down. There are so many stairs here. Oh, it's okay. Another thing that you must know is, especially if you're Catholic, that Mary had a mother and father. And those parents were very old when she was born. And she was sinless from day one. According to tradition, this is the tomb of Joachim, the father, and Anna, the mother of Mary. Let's go in, because today it's a Greek Orthodox chapel. And in a Greek Orthodox chapel, you can see a lot of icons like that. Now, when a Greek Orthodox guy will come, he will kiss it. And you can see that that part is different than the rest of it. And you can see that here too. Here you can see the father, the mother, and the child. Not Jesus, Mary. But do you want to know the truth? Can I talk about everything? That is the tomb of a very important Crusader queen, the only Crusader queen, Melisande. For me, it's important because this is women power. I'm not sure that he knew that there's a Crusader queen. She was buried here, but tradition is more stronger. The other chapel is the chapel of Joseph, the father, or the one who took care of Mary. Then 2 chapels here, but let's go to the tomb himself. Every day it belongs to some other church. Today it belongs to the Armenian. If you want to light a candle, be my guest. And if you want to stand in the line, which is 5 minutes, if you want to see the tomb itself, let's stay here. In August 15th, this is the Ascension Day. That is where Mary ascended into heaven. Do you want to go in? It's 5 minutes. Let's do that before them. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a video of the tomb from the outside. Then instead of waiting another 4 minutes with the video on, you will see it later on. All right? Then stand here in the line, and I'm going to take this video. Then, what you're going to see here is the sarcophagus. First, you can see Jesus holding Mary's soul. And the Assumption of Mary is here. And this is the tomb himself. A bit crowded now. You can see the sarcophagus. Here it is. And if you want to see the tomb itself, Here. You see that people are placing a lot of notes there. And it's empty because, you remember, Jesus took his body 3 days later. Mary's tomb, Kidron Valley, Mount of Olives, Jerusalem, Israel. Christmas time, 2018.